Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the mysterious disappearance of Madeleine McCann. This is a worldwide I think it's like a household name case type of situation because I think everybody has heard about this poor little girl disappearing, and so let's just go right into this video. Madeleine McCann was born May 12th in 2003 in England, and she disappeared May 3rd, 2007 in Portugal. Just shy of Madeleine's 4th birthday, the McCann family went to Portugal on a family holiday with another family and their kids as well. Madeleine and her two younger siblings were asleep when her parents left at 8:30 p.m. to dine at a nearby restaurant. The parents checked on their kids regularly until Madeleine's mom went in at 10 p.m. and realized that Madeleine was missing. The case was then opened and Madeleine's parents were named suspects, saying Madeleine died in an accident and the parents were just trying to cover it up. This was later dropped due to lack of evidence. This case has been opened and closed and then reopened, but still to this day, Madeleine's disappearance remains a mystery. Now, this case has always been so intriguing to me as there is so much information I feel like I'm missing. I have my own opinions and I am confused of this entire situation. That being said, this case is now 12 years old and Madeleine still remains missing. I'm now going to be reading some theories I found off of Reddit of other people's theories of what happened to Madeleine that night. Please keep in mind that these theories and opinions are not my own theories and opinions. I just find cases like this so intriguing and I wanted to share the opinions of others. Okay, you guys, it is now 3 hours later. I did not like the lighting, so I stopped. The sun is completely set now. I'm working with a ring light, but there's no more awkward shadows. 10 times the lighting that we had. So, like I was saying before, all of these Reddit links will be down below in the description. And I will be reading them off of my phone. These theories are not mine, but something to think about when thinking about this case. So one person says, I personally think her parents killed her and got help to cover it up. There were some suggestions she was showing signs of several behavioral issues and that motivated the crime, or it was an accident from aforementioned issues. I never read anything anywhere stating that she had behavioral issues, but interesting if that was said somewhere. This says, I believe they killed her by mistake. She was an energetic little girl and they just wanted to have a good night relaxing. They gave her something to send her off to sleep. They go back, find that it's killed her, and they dump her body, leave it a bit, and call the police. That is a very interesting one because 8:30 is, like, I'm not a parent. I don't know anyone with a 3-year-old right now, but 8:30 is pretty early for even a kid that age, I would say. Because then that would mean they would get up at like 5 or 6, I think. I don't know. Seems pretty early. This one is a long one. It has several things to back up the theory, I guess you could call them. She died in that apartment. If you find the Irish family credible, she was probably dumped in the ocean. So the Irish family they are talking about is somebody spotted a man carrying a limp little body walking towards the beach. And it was an Irish family that saw that, so that's where that's coming from. If you don't, then she was probably dumped somewhere nearby and could explain how the dogs picked up the scent of death in the rental car as well as in the apartment. I believe the first few days after the incident, what they didn't say was actually the giveaway compared to what they did say. There is still some extremely interesting questions that, as far as I, neither of the McCanns have given an explanation for. I also have several questions about this case. The key one to the whole case for me is why when Kate noticed Madeleine was gone that she jumped straight to she was abducted. I would love to speak with them and answer these 3 questions. 1. Why did you instantly fear this and not think she may have woken up like Madeleine had said to Kate earlier in the day, that her and her brother woke the night before and asked her why she didn't come to them? The media and the family tried to paint this fact off as, oh, well, what if an abductor... can I speak? No. The media and the family tried to paint this fact off as, oh, what if the abductor was in the room the night before, but was disturbed and didn't follow through until the next day? I'd love to know how she completely disregarded that this happened and went straight to abduction. Is number 2, is the reason you completely disregarded the possibility she woke and went looking for you because you had her sedated with sleeping pills? They claim they never gave her or her siblings any, but it's very suspicious how they were not woken, and she didn't even consider that Maddie woke and went looking for her, not even briefly. Number 3, if you genuinely believed she was abducted, why did you, without even checking the room or the surrounding area, leave the other 2 kids there and run back to the area where you were the first child was taken, and you had no idea when/if the possible abductor was around? Until these 3 are answered, I will believe that there is absolutely no way I would believe that kid was abducted. I know people say you deal with shock and grief differently, and I understand that, but it to me is like the beginning of a sequence of events that were predetermined. And the last one I'm going to read is relatively short, but instead of blaming the parents, it's now blaming the police. Someone says, at first I was blaming the parents, but it's looking more like corrupt police over there covering up a pedophile ring kidnapping children. Because they were saying how they're watching the documentary that is now on Netflix. So that is very, very interesting to even think about, because it happens all over the world. There's corrupt police covering different things up. So as for me, I personally think the parents know more than what they're leading on. I think whether they had a hand in it or not, I think they know more than what they're telling everybody. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Let me know what you think about this case down below. Tell me if you think the parents did it, if you think the police are corrupt, if you think she was abducted. Like, just tell me what you're thinking down below. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be posting videos every single day in the month of October, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.